y'all come on in. Come on in, Restream. Come on in. God save us first. How are y'all? How is everybody? Y'all miss me because I miss y'all. God save, how y'all been? Give me a second. Switching over to turn this down. God save, y'all come on in. Share. Share. It's still me. Share. Come on in. How is everybody? God save whispers. God save. I know y'all see a whole new setup, a new situation I done started. I know I've been asking for a while, for about 4 months, but I'm back. I'm back. So y'all come on in and share. And I'll give y'all all the updates and everything that's been going on or what's been happening. You get a chance to catch up. Let's catch up. Y'all come on in. Again, share, like, share, follow. For those that do know that we have a podcast, the podcast is still up and running. It's been running all this time. I try to post as much as I can, or let me turn this down. We do not own the rights to the music that is playing in the background, but we definitely love and enjoy it. Okay. But I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But I just wanted you all to know that the guy say is back. I've been out revamping some stuff. I've been out dealing with some other things. But now y'all get me back. Like I'm back. But anyway, as I was saying, we do. I do want to let you all know that the podcast is available on all of your podcast live stream platforms, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, all that good stuff. The link will be attached to this video. All you do is click on the link and you can start following. Every time a new episode is uploaded, you will already know because you're following the God Stay podcast. You're already following us. And again, it's on all of your podcast platforms. And the link will be available. It's already available. You go to my Linktree link that's on my profile. You will see that it is there, and you can click on it. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also follow us on our YouTube channel, which is Whispers and Infused. And you can check out our website, godsay81.com. Godsay81.com. Please, okay, let me back up for a second because I've been out for a little minute. So let me back up and go ahead and tell y'all. To let God know that we appreciate Him for how He has brought us this far, for keeping a roof over our head, clothes on our back. He's keeping us safe and saved and saved all this time. And we're grateful to Him for what He is already doing, getting ready to do, is about to do, and how He's been providing for us all this time. Even when you don't even think enough of it to just say, hey, Lord, I thank you. I'm thanking you right now. So we're grateful to God for allowing us to be on top of the dirt, and the dirt is not on top of us. Okay? So we're grateful to God for all of those wonderful things that He's been doing, been keeping us alive, been watching over us as we travel up and down the dangerous highways. He's been just this amazing God, and I'm grateful to Him. Just was really, I don't know why. Let me take this out. Thank you. Let me take this out and see if this is it. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Because I can't, on my end, it don't sound like what's on y'all end. But thank you. And I'm glad it popped up on her because, let me see. And I'll change all of my editing and stuff in a few minutes, in a little bit, so people won't think that I'm just, just out here. It's still me. I'm still doing the same thing. I just revamped some stuff and been working on some stuff. But I just want us to make sure that we know who God is, all that good stuff. I've been still posting. I've been still letting you know what things that we've been kind of doing as far as, well, not me as far as God's Day, but as far as everything else, keeping up with that. But I just want to let y'all know that I'm back and we can just have a conversation. I can just catch y'all up on where we are today. I know I've been out for a minute and I have missed a lot. When I thought I was going to get ready to come back, excuse me, let me know if the echoing is better. But I'll let you all, I'll catch up with you all, let y'all catch up with where I am today, and why I've been out and what's been happening and some of the stuff you already know, if you already seen, you already aware of. But for those that have not, I've been getting inboxed about different topics to talk about. I had somebody to message me the other day. It was like, can you talk about this? I'll do that at a later time. I just want to catch up with where I have pretty much left off at or have not been able to catch up to. So just bear with me because I'm getting back into the grind of this. And like I said, since I've been out for a little while, I want to make sure that I come back and not just throw y'all like you know how you watch a show and they started at the middle and you trying to figure out what's going on, and you just like, okay, well, where you been? You just popped up and I don't know where you come. What is this about? No, I want to be able to let you all know what's going on. So I was trying to make sure the echoing was fixed, and if it's not, let's correct that. That's one thing that I was trying to do. And then the other thing, I'm just trying to, because this my new setup is a little different from what I'm used to and what I'm used to. But I wanted to do some things differently. When I say revamp, I'm talking about revamping for real. So I wanted to make sure that I make it worthwhile when I'm talking about changing some things and doing some things. And sometimes you have to do that to make you know, I know it's been a while, but y'all can go back and listen to the prior podcast episodes that we have done, talking about getting rid of people, dismissing people, letting folks go that don't mean you no good, that it's not where you listen. All that, you know. And sometimes if it means you have to revamp you or redo you, then you do that. But give me just a second. So I've been out for a while. I came. I think the last time I did a God's Day Live was back in March, if I'm not mistaken. And I would have I thought it would have been done by now, but you know, life happens. So I didn't get a chance to finish it. But hopefully this month, I'm going to finish it. I have a documentary on why I've been away or why I've been out. And I just want other people to see. And it's not about, you know, I just want folks to not be all up in your business or nothing like that. It's not that. It's the fact that I want to make sure people, things that you go through, it's like a testimony. Let me say that. The stuff that we go through, we're afraid to tell somebody else about our trials and tribulations because we're afraid of what people may say or what they may think about us or whatever. And that's not necessarily the case. It's about letting folks know that you can conquer this too. You can conquer this thing too. You don't have to stay in that situation that you in and then don't think that somebody can help you get out of it or whatever. That's why there's testimony. So when you're going through something, you listen to somebody's testimony and you see how hard they had it, and then you can get a chance to say, oh, you know what, I can do that too. They went through all of that and then some, and mine is not, I don't think it's as critical, as hard as theirs is, but I can get through it too. So let me help somebody else. So in other words, what I went through, I didn't have like a playbook. Nobody came to me and tell me this is what to expect or what you're going to be going through, how you're going to be handling. Of course, people tell you what they think or how they, but you ain't have no play-by-play. So my documentary is a play-by-play. Like I recorded my whole situation. So for those that may not know, I had the laparoscopic hysterectomy back in March. A lot of folks know, a lot of people don't know. So there you have it. For those that was wondering, there you have it. But I will have a documentary out about it this month. I was hoping to have it done a month ago. But like I said, life happens. And I didn't get a chance to finish it. I'm still cutting it down, so I'm gonna do it in parts because it's long. So I'm gonna do it in parts. I was just gonna do one whole situation and let that be it. But I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, yeah, let me cut it down and just do it in parts and just upload it in certain parts, and then you get a chance to see. I know a lot of people have went through it. They probably went through it back in the 90s or the 80s or maybe before then. But mine is something that I went through a few months ago, and I'm telling you, listen, life is better, a whole lot better. And like I said, I will go in deep details about that on the documentary. I don't want to take the time out here to discuss it and go out through outlet. But if you have questions or you want to know what's going on or whatever, you can definitely email me. My email is godsday81@gmail.com, godsday81@gmail.com, or you can inbox me or whatever, and it's fine, because I know a lot of people was wondering. They was asking other people instead of calling me or get in contact with me. I'm easy to talk to, so people were wondering what's going on with her, why she at? Okay, that's it. There you go. So with that being said, didn't mean to do that. With that being said, I just wanted to. Nope, it's not better. I don't know what it is, then. Hold on, y'all. A little better. Y'all let me know if it's still echoing, because I don't know why it would be still echoing.
Look at you official.
What? If that's the case, I will unplug this other situation. I'm just not reading y'all comments, so please forgive me. I know it did. Is it still echoing? Because I can't hear it over here, so that's why I'm asking. If it is, I'm going to unplug this other situation. And then we can move on to something else. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Miss Felicia. Listen. Hey, everybody. I haven't talked to y'all in forever. Seems like it on here, let me say. I haven't talked to y'all in forever. If it's still echoing, please let me know. And if it's not, thank y'all. Because I don't know why it would still be. Okay, so as I was saying, though, the documentary, I'm gonna have it out as soon as I possibly can. I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to get it out. Like I said, I wanted to have it done. It's better. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you. Because I'm like, I don't know what it is. I unplugged the other situation, and I don't know, because I can't hear it on this side now that I took the headphones out, so I can't hear it on my end. But I wanted other women that may be going through that. I know it's more of a, like I said, I'm not gonna go into a whole big thing about it. Y'all gonna have to watch the documentary just to see how it went. I might have to cut some parts out that maybe, because it's so long. It's long, and I was telling everybody about it. And I was like, y'all, it's so long. I want to cut it down, but I don't want to miss some parts that somebody may need. But anyway, with that being said, this will help some woman that may be dealing with fibroids, may be dealing with heavy cycles, may be dealing with all of that stuff. This will help you make a determination on what you want to do with this. A lot of things are not normal. It's more common with us, from what my doctor was telling me and what I was reading about and all of that kind of stuff. It's not just, I just want to go there. No, it's deeper than that. Okay? So all of my whys, all of the things I went through, all of my appointments, my pre, my post, my COVID testing, all of that is going to be on there. My facial expressions, all of that. My crazy husband, y'all already know he throwed off. He's gonna be, all of that will be on there, so you will get a chance to see my reaction to a whole lot of stuff. Of course, the actual surgery was not recorded, but the pre and the post. Okay, so I try to keep as much documented so I can make sure that I tell somebody else about it after medication and resting and sleeping. Like when I tell you to give you some stuff that makes you want to go to bed, okay. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna let y'all watch it when I finish it. Some of the stuff I may look crazy on, but take it. It is what it is. I was, it is what it is. Okay. So I just want to make sure that y'all know that's why one of the reasons that I've been out. And then you already know that my oldest brother passed back in May. This is July now. So he passed in May. He had a heart transplant in April, and then a month later he passed. So that was another reason why it took me longer to come back. And I was just like, okay, trying to deal with that, all of that is going on. And then, so with all of that happening, all of that going on, I just needed a little time to step back. So every time I got ready to come back, yeah, it wasn't time. So today we decided to do that. So just keep my family in your prayers, keep us in your prayers. Y'all know my sister passed away last year, and then a year and a month later, my brother passed this year. So it's just a whole lot that's still going on or whatever. So just keep us in your prayers. So with all of that happening, trying to come back into doing this again, it's a lot. And right after you have that type of surgery, you can't just sit up like I am now. You have to be all in the pains and you'll hear all that on the documentary. You'll know my journey. I think like I said, you'll see it when I post it. I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel, so go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Whispers in the Pews. The link will be attached. It's called a Linktree link. You click on that, it's going to have all of my information to follow me on, to all of that. It's going to be there. Just click on it. Start listening to the podcast. We've been doing podcasting now for 2 years. This is season number 2. And there's a lot in there. I don't do all that editing and stuff because I want you to see. Y'all already know I try to be as real as I possibly can, which is why I did the documentary for my surgery. But I try to be as real as I possibly can. You got a lot of folks that go out there and say, take that out, edit that. It's just like if you start taking away and cutting all this stuff off of you, what do you have for you to say it's really like your authentic self? And if you're not being authentic with yourself, who you being authentic with? Like how you gonna fake? You faking the phone. That's what they used to say. Oh, you faking the phone. Be you. That's why I posted the other day. Be you. If you gonna be you, I'm gonna be me. Okay? It is what it is. I'm gonna be me. I have been knowing that, but you come to the realization. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Thank you. I'm just now reading your comments. Don't worry about Lynn. Okay? Somebody's getting ready to turn a whole nother decade in a few minutes. But anyway, be the real you. Don't let nobody change that up. Folks gonna bring up your past, stuff you used to do, who you used to hang out with, how you used to hang out with them and where you used to go. But listen, if God don't even worry about your past, why are they? Because they can't do nothing for you. They don't have nowhere to put you. They ain't got nothing. They don't have anything. And I'm going to say it just like this. They don't have anything for you. So why worry about that? Let folks whether you do something good or not, folks going to talk. Whether you say something good or not, folks going to talk. It don't matter what you do. Somebody's going to always have something negative to say. They're going to always have something bad to say about you. They don't care what it is. So why worry about that? Do you? Listen, you don't like the color of my hair or what I put on? Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. No, not really. But do you? You have no time for all of this. If you put your mindset on what everybody else think or what they got to say, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what your mindset's gonna go towards? Well, I wonder what they think. I wonder what they gonna say. I wonder what they. Child, no, I don't. What God say? Because that's who matter. What does me and God had this conversation? What does He say about what I'm about to do? What does He say about how I'm about to handle this? Folks want to run you and they can't run themselves. They having a hard time trying to deal with themselves. If you can't run you, how you gonna run somebody else? Like you trying to whoop on somebody else's kids, but you don't whoop your own. Yours bad, but you want to whoop on somebody else's kids. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. But you have that where people are. Those are the type of folks that you have, and if you allow them to have that type of pressure on you or have that type of hold on you, guess what they gonna do? They gonna take that hold and they gonna hold on. They gonna take that hold and that's what they gonna do. Cut all that out. Be you. Be the best you. Do things that make you happy. I did a blog a while back. Go back to guysday81.com. Click on Lady C's blogs. And you're gonna see all these blogs I type that I've done. I posted. If you go back and read some of those things, and hopefully it encourages you. If you have already read those, go back and reread them. Maybe it's something in there you missed the first time. I say this all the time. Bishop, he preaches the messages over and over again. And I can hear it 20,000 times. But every time he preaches that same message, there's something out that message that I may have missed the first few times. Then now I picked up and it helped me this time. So, and I know they used to say it's like warm soup. So it's like warm, it's soup warmed over. It's the same message, but there's something in that message that can help you. And that's what we're afraid to go back and get some things that we need to. I told you to go back and revamp, and sometimes it starts with us. We want to revamp everybody else. We want to fix everybody else. What's wrong with us fixing us? What's wrong with us fixing ourselves? Revamp you. Fix you. You can't correct nobody else if you toe up. If you raggedy, how you gonna fix somebody else? You deal with you first. That's just hard for us to do. It's hard for us to stay in our lane. It's hard for us to deal. I know I say that all the time, but I got a blog for that. Don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's on the part of why we just can't stay in our lane. You got to be all over. You got to be into everything, every situation, everything that goes on. You got to be a part of it. There's no need for you to be a part of something that you can't even control. We want to control people. What is this dire need to control somebody? Who you trying to control? You can't control you. You can't control you. Come on, Sheila, correct. Let's correct us. How are we going to fix somebody else? How are we going to correct somebody else and we haven't corrected ourselves? We got a lot of stuff that we need to work on. And I'm saying we because I'm putting me inside of that too. There's a lot of things that we need to work on. Our delivery, how we talk to people, how we come at people. Everything don't have to be in a defense mode. Well, we have to, when somebody say something to us, we ready to bark. Calm down. Listen to what the person is telling you. Maybe it's something that is to help us. I read a post earlier that said church used to be when they rebuke you over the pulpit, that you took it with a grain of salt and you went on about your business. Now when somebody try to correct you, we upset, we mad, and we do everything else. And I know where I grew up at, you did it and you just took that and you just like, you know what, let me put that in my pocket. Because, yeah, and they didn't even care if you give. But I ain't gonna even go to that because Bishop, we talked about this earlier, and he was like, I said, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. So I'm not gonna even go into that. But I just want us to make sure that we're staying in our own lanes and we're dealing with stuff that we need to be actually dealing with. We got a lot of people that deal with grief, and they don't know how to deal with grief. So I did a blog on that. I think the latest blog I did was, what does your tears mean? I know we're supposed to cry to clean out our glands or whatever, but what does your tears actually mean? Are you grieving? Are you dealing with something somebody said and it hurt your feelings? Are you dealing with a loss of somebody just removing themselves away from you? Sometimes we got to look at the bigger picture on what's wrong with us. It's okay to cry. Let that out. Let it. Some of us cry out to God because we're praising Him and we're excited about what God is doing for us. And some of us, we just doing it because we can't get over on somebody. We want to scam people and we mad because they won't let us scam us. Why you mad at me because I won't let you get me? Like, what does that mean? But you have those type of things, so I didn't put that in there. But what does your tears mean? Are they happy tears? Are they grieving tears? Are they upset tears? What does your tears mean? I did a blog about what makes you happy. Do some things that's self-care, that makes you happy, that makes you smile, that makes you enjoy life. You got people that I was watching a new show that I found. Don't judge me. Of course, it's one of the crime shows, but what happens is the little boy on there, he's 7 years old, and he was talking. They was giving a story about how he was trying to kill himself at 7 years old. You don't know what people are dealing with, and it goes back to some things that they may have dealt with when they were younger, and just not been able to deal with it or whatever. So it's okay to just cry some happy tears, to just deal with. And sometimes once you cry it all out, you feel a whole lot better anyway. You just be like, you know what, I needed that. That was a good cry. That was a real good cry. You know what? know what I can do now. I know I'm better than what I was. Listen, because that was a real good cry right there. So I did a blog on that. What does your tears mean? And like I said, there's other blogs that's on there. I did a blog about dealing with migraines, and which is why I have this day piercing in my ear, this piercing, and not too long ago, I think it was at my nephew's graduation. We went to eat, and they was asking me, they was like, did that hurt? I was like, yeah, the first and the third time. They say, third time? Yeah, I did this 3 times. But there's a reason for that. And I told y'all, this is not for headaches. These are for migraines. I've been suffering with it since I was a teenager. So I decided to get it when I was older to stop all that. This was something that came up, and I was just like, I can't deal with this every day, all day, and it's consistent. So you do something about it, okay? So, but anyway, there's a blog that I did about there, and it's just so many different ones. And I hope that it blesses you. I didn't get a chance to post one this week, but I am. It's still coming. I'm still getting, and y'all probably gonna be like, "There's something wrong with this girl." I'll tell you, it's okay. I know it's something wrong with me. I'm all right with that. But I just want to make sure that I share things that may be beneficial for somebody else and may be helpful for somebody else, and that you don't have to feel like things that you go through in life that you're alone and you have to go through those things by yourself. Including like I did a blog about me, a first lady. Like that was not a goal of mine. So yeah, all that's there. Go back and read it. I'm thrown off and I'm aware, but I just wanted to make sure that y'all go back and read those blogs. And again, be helpful to. I can't remember all of the blogs that I've done. Like I said, this is going on the 2nd year of me doing blogging, podcasting. The website's been up for, this is the 2nd year that it's been up. Just a whole lot of things. Of course, I'm revamping that. I've added some things on there. We have a tab on there that's called Boutique. And on the boutique, there's different products that are on there. Things that I have that's never been worn, or I got it and I couldn't send it back. So I'm trying to, it still got tag on it, or it's still brand new, never been used. But go on there and you can see some of the things that we started up with Collins Affordable Boutique. You can check us out on Instagram and on Facebook. Selling cell phone products. We still have some cell phone cases and AirPod cases. And I have headbands. And I have a couple of bracelets, the keychain bracelets. Don't make too much noise. Some of the keychain bracelets, I have a couple of these left. And maybe something else. Go to the website, click on Boutique, and you'll see what's available and what's there. All of those things are available, and all you do is just pay for whatever you're going to get, and then pay for your shipping, and I will ship it off to you, and you can have it. That, and then also I have God's Day t-shirts. Miss Felicia, I have yours. Lynn, I have yours. Y'all just have to tell me when Lynn I just give it to you. So I have y'all God's Day t-shirts that are available now on godsday81.com. Check it out. Also, I do have I have something else on there too. Y'all have to go back there and look. I will show you, but it's way over there, and I'm not completely done with the whole thing. But there's some new stuff that is coming to God's Day, and that's why I said one reason why I've been stepping away is to revamp God's Day onto some things that I wanted to do for God's Day. And I've also started a new service. If you have products that you want to sell, I don't care if it's gently used or it's being used or whatever, that you're trying to sell, just let me know what you're trying to do. I can give you how I handle it or whatever, and I'll put it on my website, and then we can just go from there. I'll tell you all the ins and outs and all that kind of stuff that you can do with that, on how that works. But that's for people that, you don't have time to be sitting at the garage sale and you're trying to get rid of some stuff, or you don't want to put it all over Facebook or whatever. I can handle it for you. Just let me know what you're trying to sell. I don't care if it's earrings, bracelets, whatever, clothing, purses, shoes, whatever. If you want to sell it, you set your own price. I'm not setting no prices. I'm not going to do that. I'll let you handle your own prices on what you're looking for, and we could just go from there. And then I'll tell you all the detailed side, because, folks be trying to be all up in our business, okay? But that's that. So I told y'all about that. So if you check out the website, it's still some stuff that's on there. You can leave your comments. You can leave questions out there. Whispers and Views tab is for everybody. You have questions for. or anything like that, you're more than welcome to leave those things out there. Wait a minute, y'all. So I just wanted to make sure that so that's a new service that I'm doing as well. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on that I'm still fixing, revamping, updating, doing custom shirts and all of that kind of stuff. If you got something you're trying to do, let me know, send it to me, let me know what you're trying to do, how you're trying to handle it, and we can do all that. So like the guys say shirt that I have on, yeah. So this headband, I normally tell y'all where I got stuff from, and I didn't do that at the beginning. I told you I'm trying to get myself back together, so give me a second, okay? So this headband, I believe I got from Walmart. If I didn't, then I got it from Walmart today, okay? I am Sheila. I am. It's been, yeah, and I'm trying to, that's why I say I wanted my documentary to be out, like, actually back in May, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So, yeah, we in July, and it's still not done, because I always find myself saying, oh, and then church stuff, trying to make sure things go accordingly with church. That goes, yeah, it's all into a whole thing, because making flyers and updating, and that's why I still have pictures that I have not updated or posted for the church page. I got to go back and do that. Pictures I haven't posted for my page, I have not done that. Pray for me, but all of this stuff is gonna come, and y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, yeah, we gonna, when y'all post, just be like, oh, she ready today. She is. So give me time. I'm trying to do all of those things and still work. I still got to work. And still doing all this other stuff that's going on. So again, Guys Day got a podcast. Check out the website, guysday81.com. If you need to email us, guysday81@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter. We on all that. So the link will be attached to this video. You can click on it and it'll tell you everything. You'll be like, okay, I already got Apple Podcasts. Okay, click on it and put Guys Day Podcast in your collection, in your save file for your podcasting. So every time a new episode is uploaded, you'll get a notification. If you got Spotify, you listen to it on Spotify, iHeartRadio, we on Deezer, we on Amazon Music, okay? And Jayo Shaban, I think that's how you say it. I got that. We on Deezer. We on a lot of podcasts. So podcast platforms. So all you have to do is I attach the link, click on it, and then just start downloading the episodes, listening to them. Like I said, there's so many because we're on season 2 already. So if you already missed the episode, some of these are God Say podcast, just God Say with me, and then some of them are our church services that we have. They're so, Bishop preaching, us being at different services or whatever. All of those are after I try to put out there where we been or who's preaching or what. I do my best, but I have so much going on. But it's out there. You can listen to it and say, oh yeah, I know. And we announce, y'all know all that. So just enjoy, and I pray that you do. Leave a comment. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, because some of the things that will not be on here on Facebook, it'll only be on YouTube. And I don't want you to miss out. You don't want to miss out on all that stuff. I even got some unboxing of some new stuff that I got. I have not been able to edit those videos and post them. They'll only be on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, and I'm working on some new stuff with the YouTube channel. So some new stuff. So I don't know if y'all listened to it at the beginning. I'm gonna revamp that too. But we got a Guys Day theme song. Yes, we do. Okay, it's at the beginning. So go back and you can listen to it. But I'm gonna revamp that too. It's gonna be a little change to that. So with all of that, all that is going on. But just stay with me as I post all this stuff, as I get all this stuff out and let y'all know everything new. And when you go to guysday81.com, if you want to know what's going on first before I post it on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook, please go and subscribe to the guysday81.com website. New blog posts, you get a chance to read about it first and put your comment or know about what's going on first. New podcast episodes, you get a chance to listen to it first and know that it's out there first. Any new products that comes to Guys Day, you are first to know because you're on the subscribers list for to get the exclusive information first. Anything that's going on new with Guys Day, you'll be first to know what's going on. It was something else I was getting ready to tell y'all. Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes. I know my birthday was back in May 20th. Yay. Even though I didn't really feel like celebrating and doing all that because my brother had passed and we had to bury him that same weekend. But I appreciate everybody that came out to all of the festivities. By Sunday, I was woke down. Okay, I just want everybody to know that. And my husband told me, "Oh, we got a whole weekend planned," and I'm like, "No, why?" Why? Because I don't want to. I want to go in here and I want to go lay down. Especially with trying to celebrate your birthday and then having to bury your brother in the same weekend was a lot. And I was drained. I was tired. I had been going to sleep. Yeah, I had been going to sleep as early. I mean, like I normally do. I go to sleep every morning at 3 o'clock and then get up and go to work and work all day. Go back to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning every night for like a month. I did that for like a month. So by the time my birthday situation came around, by the time my birthday situation came around, I was tired and woke down. And so that Sunday when we went to go eat. And I told him, I said, we don't have to do this. Just grab something and go back to eat. He's like, oh no, we finna go. And I'm just like, I'm so tired. I can't even keep my eyelids open. I'm so tired. My body is tired. What the old folks say, my body is weary. I was tired. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody, family, friends, church, everybody. My husband, thank you for doing all those big festivities and my gifts. Funds, all that kind of stuff. I had a good time. It kind of got my mind away from the situation or whatever, but it was all good. I had a great time celebrating and enjoying myself or enjoying ourselves because I had a good time. So with that, that was back in May. So I just wanted to make sure, even those that gave to us for our anniversary back in May too, May 31st. Thanks for, celebrating with us or gifts or whatever. I haven't even posted about that either. Pray for me. I just thought about it. Y'all pray for me because it's just, if I go through my phone, I'm going to post and tell y'all what it's from or what I've been doing or whatever. Also, I will wear, if you have something you want me to wear, to put something out there about what you about your product or whatever, email me, guysday81@gmail.com. I have items to wear and to say, oh, I got this from such and such and from whom. So again, I was telling y'all about what I had on, right? Okay. So this headband, I believe it was Walmart. We're going to go with Walmart. This necklace, I can't remember. I tell y'all that every time and I don't know. It's one of these local stores. The shirt is the shirt that I made last week, Guys Day t-shirts. That I made. These earrings, let me show you this one, which is I got from Miss Tracy Green with VWA The Stylish Way. This is where I got these earrings from. They have my birthday on there, so since I missed my birthday being on here, I decided to wear these today. So these earrings I got from Miss Tracy Green with VWA The Stylish Way. And I think that's about all I have on today. I will show y'all this microphone, but I don't want it to fit. Hey, how are you, Miss Rachel? How you been? The microphone that I'm talking through, thank you, friend. It was a birthday gift, I've been trying, like I said, I've been trying to do some revamping and getting some things set up and getting things going because I want to, I just wanted to bring something different to the forefront, so we can, we don't have to keep looking the same way that we do. And I told you, sometimes you may not feel like your best, and you may not feel like doing nothing. Just like I was saying earlier about when my brother passed, I didn't feel like celebrating my birthday. I didn't feel like doing any of that stuff. I wanted to just come home and lay down. Okay. At that time, for my birthday, my husband bought me a MacBook. Okay. And with that, I wanted to have it a few months ago when I had my surgery, but yeah, that didn't happen like that. So I got it for my birthday, which is I'm grateful for. But I wanted to have some things done while I was out or whatever. But doing some things for you to make you happy. And that's why I said, even with when my brother passed, I didn't want to celebrate. I didn't want, because I felt, like, okay, well, my brother is gone. How are we gonna celebrate my birthday? The Lord is not pleased. The Lord is not pleased. Not with that phone call. The Lord is not pleased. I'm not sure who it is, but the Lord, He wasn't pleased. So, but people have done things to make you feel like you want to be, to get you out of that mode or out of that thing. And sometimes when you're just not feeling your best when you get up, you may not. But by you putting on a pair of earrings, or by you putting makeup up your face, or by you putting on something really pretty, you're just like, oh, this is cute on me. It makes you feel like, okay, I can conquer today. Today might not have been as good. Yesterday probably wasn't as well as I thought it would have been. But today is a better day than yesterday, because I got up and I combed my hair. I got up and I put some earrings on. I got up and I prayed. Okay, I got up and I told the Lord, thank you for letting me be on top of the dirt ain't on top of me. Because there's a lot of people that's dealing with losing a loved one or having to bury a loved one, and recently dealing with that. I understand. So doing some things for yourself that makes you happy. You may not be feeling your best for 2 or 3 days, but today it's a new day. It's a better day. You know why? Because you woke up. Okay, some people not waking up. They going to bed and they not getting back up. Their feet not able to touch the floor anymore. Their heads not able to rise again. Their eyes are not able to open again. But you have that opportunity to do it. Don't do it by dwelling on the bad. Look at the good side of it. You know what, Lord? I may not be my best in my body, but I woke up today. I may not be my best in my body, but you allow me to move. I may have a pain here and there, but you let me be great today. Because you got me up. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm getting ready to go to the store. I'm getting ready, but somebody else is getting ready to go to the funeral home or getting ready to go to the burial site. But that's not my testimony, Lord. That's not me. So why would we dwell on the bad? Why we have to keep accepting what's bad or what's put out there to be bad? We're going to just keep letting that be? Oh, I'm just going to keep letting things I'm just going to keep allowing the bad stuff just to keep bringing me down. That will take you into depression. That will take you into a mode that you just like, what's wrong with me? It's something we just have to find the good. I know all things, every day ain't going to be like, sunshine and just, rainbows and leprechauns or whatever. I don't know. But when you have the opportunity to breathe the air again, because some people, they're not even able to do that, they haven't help. But you got it on your own. What you complaining for? Because you had a bad day yesterday? But He gave you a brand new day to get it right, to get it straight, to fix you, to get you together. You can sit up there and say, I'm not going to dwell on yesterday. I can't let yesterday define who I am today. You can change those things. Change the narrative. Change it. You ain't got to let what has happened or what has been stay like that. You can change that up. Don't dwell in those things that is gonna keep you down. Why waste time with all the negative, all the bad? I'm gonna keep letting that bring me down. I'm gonna keep letting that change who I am. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I like to be excited and I like to get things, be excited about stuff, and I'm just gonna allow a bad situation turn to a bad situation. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. This has nothing to do, it's a testimony for me. Earlier this week, I was trying to figure some things out, and I had told my husband, what's wrong with you? And so I was telling him what it is, and I had already prayed about it before I told him what it was. I had prayed about it 2 or 3 times. And what's today, Thursday? Tuesday, he was like, okay, so what's the problem? So I kept explaining it to him, and he was like, okay, so what's the problem? And I was like, okay, so you don't see the problem with this? And he was like, no, what's the problem? And I was like, well, Lord, I already done told you about it. You already done, I've already just gave it to you. And then he asked me, I wasn't telling him like I didn't know. I didn't know that you was going to already resolve the issue. But I told him what was going on. And you already had worked it out. By the time he got here, he was already, okay, I'm trying to figure out why you frustrated. Why you irritated? Why you mad? Why you in your feelings? And I'm like, because, no, you're not listening. You don't understand. He said, I understand. I just need you to I just want to find out what's going on with you so we can just go ahead and work this thing out. And God had already worked it out before he had already got home, but I didn't know. Okay, so my frustration was still there, but God had already worked it out, and that's what I'm saying. When God already give you a situation to take care of, and when you already, that's why I said when you taking your burdens to Him and you leaving them there at the altar, why are we picking it back up and taking it and still trying to work it out? That ain't our job. You leave it where it's at and let Him handle it. You don't have to worry about Him. If you gonna, why tell Him if you gonna deal with it? Why you gonna try to? Huh? Oh, okay. Why you gonna try to work it out if you gonna give it to Him? Hi, Miss Tracy. How are you? Listen, I'm telling y'all, Miss Tracy Green. Y'all can't see with that hair over there. Miss Tracy Green, BWA Established Way. Listen, these earrings, auntie. Got my birthday on it. Say 520. That's why I wore them, because y'all I missed my birthday on here. I ain't gonna say y'all. I missed my birthday on here. So this is 520. That's my birthday. Listen, I got these earrings from Miss Tracy Green, BWA Established Way. If y'all have not checked it out, please go and check her out. Go and like, share, and follow her page. You go live, her and her daughter as well, Gabby Williams. Go and follow her too. And she has a cleaning service. Heaven sent cleaning. Or y'all know it's been a minute. It's been 4 months. So pray for me, okay? But check these people out. Y'all know if I tell y'all about somebody, hey, there you go. Go ahead and do it. Thank you, appreciate it. I have a documentary coming out. I thought it was gonna already be done, but it's not. Okay, I'm still editing, and so because my husband say some crazy stuff, and me too. When I probably was looking crazy on some of it, I don't care about the way I was looking. Okay, because when you going through some stuff, you let the people, whatever happens, it happens. So. For those that don't know, I was out originally because of I had the laparoscopic hysterectomy back in March, and then my brother passed and all that. So I'm just catching her up on where we at now. So that's why I was. That's why I've been out for all this time. So documentary coming out. It'll be on YouTube. If y'all don't have, I know everybody got YouTube. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Whispers in the Pews. That's where y'all can see some of the things that I do not post on Facebook. It's just gonna be on YouTube. Of course, I share it, but I'm just saying it's not. I don't want to go through the whole little ins and outs of that. You'll hear why I had the surgery, all that kind of stuff. When I went into my appointments, as much I can let allow you to hear or listen or see. But the actual surgery did not get recorded. Okay, y'all ain't gonna see that no way if it had been. Okay, because I don't know what happened. They gave you that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. So, but anyway, if we've given our situations over to God, why we trying to work it out? Why we still pick it up and put it in our pocket and we still trying to work it out? It's not for us to do. It's not for us to try to handle the situation ourselves. When that song, I turned it over to the Lord and He worked it out. Oh yes. Let Him work it out. Excuse me, because if we don't allow Him to work it out, why do we have Him? You got to when you turn your situation over to Him, and I had to do it this week. I turned it over to Him. I said, Lord, I'm putting it in your hands. And before my husband got home, he had already worked it out, but I had to sit and then when it was done, it was like a weight that was lifted off. It was just like, Lord, this is why I trust you, because I know you're gonna take care of me, even when I don't even think, I don't know what the end's gonna be. I don't see the final results. I don't know what your answer is gonna be. I know you're going to take care of me. It may not be at the time. He's right on time. When I tell you God is right on time, He's right on time. Don't ever let nobody tell you He's not. Well, He not real because He didn't do it. Because He didn't do it at your timing. That don't make Him not be real. That does not make Him not do what He said He's going to do. He's going to do it at His time. When you need it, we always rushing to do things at our time. And then when we do it wrong, we mad. Why God let me do that? Because He was trying to tell you to wait. And you was getting on His nerves trying to force Him to make you do something. You didn't need that business right now. You didn't need that car right now. You didn't need all that. We're going to get all these bills, and our income don't cover all these bills that we don't win and got. But it's cute. That purse is cute. Your hair cute. All this stuff is nice and stuff. But you didn't need it right then. You had to wait. God wanted you to do those things at His timing. Not yours. You didn't need the new house. You didn't need the 6-bedroom house, and you got a 1-bedroom, and you trying to go and get more, and you're not cleaning the one you already have. So why would he bless you with more? He ain't gonna bless you with no more mess. He ain't gonna bless you with no extra, and you can't take care of what he gonna let you go get a brand new 2021 Cadillac, and you can't take care of the 1999. Listen, 99 if you're graduated. He ain't gonna let you get the 99 Hyundai Accent. He ain't gonna let you get rid of that because you don't know how to keep that one together. Why would God keep blessing you in your mess? And we love that. God gonna bless me, and we out here doing some of everything. We ain't got time for him. We dismiss him. We don't want to acknowledge him. We throw him to the side. If I got time, I'll come. If I find it in my heart, I'll come. Okay, keep finding it in your heart. Okay, keep on finding in your heart. I guarantee you, he got help for that. He got ways to handle that. Don't put God to the back burner. He ain't putting you to the. If I tell y'all this all the time, if we treat God if God treats us how we treat Him, we be so toe up. If God was to treat you at this second, if you just go back in your Rolodex, and I'm saying your mental Rolodex, if you go back into your mental Rolodex and you listen to, you go back and you just like, Lord, if I know I ain't gave you all my time, I know I haven't spent time with you, I know I haven't been out here doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I know you got a calling on my life. There's things that I need to be doing. I got a purpose out here, and I'm not doing it. And then I'm just telling you, okay, when I find time, Lord, if you wake me up again, I'll do it again. If I try, let me see. I'll wait. Maybe so. If we keep doing that, and if God flip that same attitude to us, then we so upset with God. We upset with him anyway, because he ain't giving us what we want, and we don't need it anyway. But if he was to do that to us, then we upset. Ain't no God. He not real, because he ain't doing what you say when you say do it. Who you think he is, your husband? You think he your man? Because your man do what you say. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to leave that alone. Listen, Miss Kristen, how are you? I haven't talked. I know it's been a while. Listen, I'm just saying, because folks do it. Okay, Lynn, I'm sorry. I'm trying to behave. Y'all know it's been 4 months. So I've been having all this, it's things that I haven't even talked about that's been going on. After I was just talking about me personally, I wasn't talking about all this other stuff. But folks they tell their husband what to do. Don't act like that. And then the husband do it, and then we mad because God won't do, because God won't bow down like our husband bow down to us. Listen, if I come to my husband with certain stuff and tell him what he gonna do, he gonna tell me, if you don't get out my face, you better get out of here. Listen, we just being honest. We being truthful, right? He ain't gonna accept that. But you got some women some men that allow their wives, and I wasn't trying to go down that road, but folks, God tell you where to go. I don't have no script. Okay, y'all know I don't have no script. I just come up with whatever's popping up here, and whatever the Lord lays on my heart, I say. But I don't have no script, and I don't have time for that, because I type better than I write. So I ain't got time to be reading stuff, because then I'm gonna be sitting up here looking like I'm a Wednesday's child, and today is Thursday. Okay. So anyway, I'm good, Miss Kristen. I'm good. Listen, we so toe up from the flow up, and we expect for God to just do whatever we want him to do when we say do it. Excuse me. Again, if our husband allow us to do that, we expect for God to do it. You got a lot of women that run the man, and then you sit up there looking like you just gonna let her talk to you like that. You just gonna let her say that to you, and then they hold their head down, they go and do it. See, you got to be real men. You got to stand up and tell her no. Now my husband tell me no, but I know it means just wait a minute. Okay. That's in my mind. It means just wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Just give me a second, cause you can't. I don't know what no means. Tauruses don't know what no means. We know how to hold on. We'll wait a minute, but no. Okay. So you're saying no today. So by the weekend you're gonna say yes. That's what you're saying. Okay, thanks. All right. That's all I needed to know. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh my gosh. We got to listen. Come on, Sheila. I always said, but God is merciful. Listen, if God was just, and I'm so grateful that he's so merciful and he's so kind, and he's just the type of God. Miss Tracy, I know you're a type. Listen, God. I know God is just this. I'm glad he's that type of God to where he does not treat us how we treat him. Because we'll be in so much turmoil than what we already is at this point. because we'll expect more from God, and I do, and that's why I trust Him, because I know if I give a dying certain situation to Him, I know He's gonna work it out for me. I may not know the timing, I may not know the date, I may not know the hour, the second, but I know He's gonna do it because I seen His work, I seen His miracles, and I'm not talking about in the Bible. Okay, I'm not just talking about there. I'm not just talking about with in other people's life stuff that I'm talking about me personally. I've seen God work. When you find that you cleaning up and you go through paperwork, you know you got His mail. You go through your paperwork and you look through it and there's a check in there and it ain't no check for no $2 or $3. It's a check in there for over $3,000 and you just like, God, win. Did I deserve this? And that's why you have to be a faithful tither. Okay, I'm not gonna go down that road today, but another day. Okay. You have to be a faithful tither because you don't know what God has in store for you. Everything that leaves. Oh, I got a blog. I got a blog for your tongue. Everything that leaves pops off your lips, at your face, off your tongue. Realizing, knowing, okay, knowing that whatever God hears it all. He know what you're thinking before you even come out your mouth. He know. I tell you, He know how many hairs is on your head. And I know I got a lot of hair. He know how many. I don't know how much hair this is, but He know. He know what's gonna pop up in your dome. My friends say dome. He know what's gonna pop up in there before it even leaves your mouth. So you have to be careful about what you speak, how you speak over stuff, how you say it to people. Because the things that you say to folks, it can turn around and come back to you. That same hurt you trying to hurt somebody else with, it can flip around and come back to you. That same situation that you downing somebody else about, you hurting somebody else about, or throwing shade to them. I'm not talking about the playful stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that we harp on and we pointing fingers and you shoulda, coulda, woulda. And I remember you living too. So it can happen to you too. The life that you're living, you can be speaking that same thing into yourself. When you talk, Bishop always talk about, I'm not sick. I just don't feel well right now. I'm just not feeling my best right now. But I'm not gonna claim sickness because sickness can lead into something that far worse than anything. I seen it happen. You can't speak those things until you don't have a headache, but you started saying I got a headache. Oh, I got a headache, and you ain't got no headache. And you just keep speaking those things over and over and over. Eventually, you're going to get a headache. And it's going to be a headache to where you just going to like, you know what, Lord? I didn't mean to say I had a headache 2 or 3 days ago. Because this one right here is tearing me down. It's making me go in here and lay down. I don't even want the wind to blow outside. Okay, now it's a migraine. Okay? And you had a headache or a migraine that's in your eye. And you just like, now listen, Lord. I know my eyes. I know I don't have the best vision. But listen, I'm trying to, please forgive me. But I'm just saying, speaking those things into your life, your tongue is powerful. The things that you say to somebody, you say about somebody, you say what you gonna do to somebody. Remember, you still living too. And you can just say, if I say this, what I'm about to say about this person or to this person, how can it affect me? How can it be flipped around and turned back into me? Because it can. You have to be careful about the things that you speak. Okay, because it matters. It definitely matters. People don't think that it do, but it matters. You go back and look back and say, did I say this to somebody? Have I put that out there into the world, to the Lord, to where He can hear me? And He said, yeah, you said that. And you got to go back. And you got to start remembering the things that you say. And go back and apologize to folks. Even if you feel like I told you I had to go do it. Go back and apologize to people that you feel like you have hurt. And even if you didn't, just get that clear thing off of you. To where you know what, Lord, because folks is leaving here, they dropping like flies. Like they're popping up out of here like popcorn, out of the kernel, you get hot and they pop. They're leaving like that. So fixing these things, you don't get a chance to say that over their body. Because they can't hear you. You know how they say, folks, don't wait till I'm gone and then you want to give me my flowers. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. I can't smell them when I'm gone. I want mine now. Tell me what you gonna say about me now, because when at my funeral, I want you to get up there lying. Don't get up there and say, let me tell you what she said. She did this and that ain't her lifestyle. No. Tell me now so I can hear. And I know. Because you don't want nobody getting up there lying on your behalf. Okay? Because ain't nothing you can do about it. They get up there and lie on you and then everybody know, it is what it is. Listen, a little member of the body, but most powerful. Listen, there is life and death in the power. It is, Miss Kristen, there's life and death in the power. I have seen people just go from being the healthiest to being the most needed. Okay, I don't know how you put that. but they have become where they have to be needed, waited on a lot because of things that, and some have passed on. But you have put that life, or you have spoke those things into your life, and it happened to you. What do you do with that? Because God was listening to you. The person you was telling it to, or whatever, they don't, ain't matter. But he was listening to everything that you said. That's why you have to watch what you say. Stop being so quick to pop off and ready to get at people. And I'm ready. I'm about that life. And I'm about. Listen, you're not, baby. Because I tell you, when Big Susie get you down there behind them balls, you are really not about that life. Guaranteed. It's some things you're gonna be like, Lord, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't come back down here no more. I'm telling you, Big Susie will get you, and then you just go and change your whole life over again. Okay? So I'm just saying, we know it. We know how to wait. Listen, we know how to wait. You're supposed to give an earned and unearned tithe, the tenth of your time, talent, and treasure. I don't understand. We've been talking about tithing for a while, and a lot of people have not grasped hold of that a lot. And because we feel like we can figure it out ourselves, and God is He's gonna do it no matter what. And it's fine if that's what you believe. But if we're gonna say we trust the Bible, or we believe what God's word is saying, that means the whole 66 books. We can't pick and choose the parts we want to say. This is the part I'm gonna apply to, like the 10 Commandments. We only gonna follow the first 3. Them other 7 don't matter. Then it's not the 10 Commandments. It's the 3rd commandment. It's only 3. I'm not understanding. Oh no, we're only gonna do the first 2, and then the other 8 don't matter. Then it's not the 10 Commandments. I'm not understanding why we can't count. Okay, all right. I'll leave that right there. But for those that that's why I'm saying you can't pick and choose what you want to pick out of that. Well, that's the Old Testament, but hold on. Did the Old Testament come with the New Testament, or they just sold you the new one by itself? Because it says 66 books in the Bible. That means you got from Genesis to Revelation. That means you got to abide by the whole entire book. You don't pick and choose. I know it's pastors gonna pick and choose because if it affects their lifestyle, they don't want to talk about it or whatever. That's fine. Okay, that's what they want to do. It's between you and your Jesus. Okay, but for the most part, we just have to be careful about things that we say. This matters, and then we point fingers at people that are doing things that we don't approve of, but we doing stuff that other people don't approve of. Like, I'm gonna pick and choose that I'm not gonna fool with gay people, but I'm gonna go over here and hang over here with somebody that smoke and drink. Still sin. But that's the one we're gonna focus on. I don't want to hang out with them because they do this and they do that. Okay, but what about them over here that do the other stuff? Ain't that the same? That's just like you quoting all these scriptures, about everything in the Bible, but you still doing your dirt. And okay, all right, I ain't gonna. Listen, Miss Kristen, they want to cherry pick. They want to pick and choose what they want to talk about and do, and then they upset because you just like, well, why didn't? No, it's just we had a really good Bible study. The past couple of weeks, we've been having a really good Bible study. On last week, Bishop talked about the roles of being a bishop, and it got. We had some questions. We had and people what they have interpreted it out to be, and what they think it should be, and all this other kind of stuff. So it was really good. Bishop did a really good job. Guys, they whisper, Bishop Smith. But we pick and choose what we want to when it comes down to talking about being a bishop, and he came in and look at him right on time. If y'all didn't go back and watch that video, I think we did that video 2 years ago, that live where we did Ask the Bishop. I don't know. That guy right there. Okay, we ain't gonna go into details about him. But you have people where folks do pick and choose, or they decide what they're going to do and what they're not going to do when it comes down to being abiding by the Bible or whatever. And when we're talking about becoming a bishop and all the intel that it takes, folks take that and twist it into something else. You just like, yeah, it kind of don't make sense. But last night we talked about the role of a deacon. And that was very informative as well. And it gets so good. Bible study be getting so good. We just have to cut it off and be like, next time. You just be like, nah, but it's getting so good. Because we don't we don't want to know these things, because if you know, you're held responsible for it. And I'm not just talking about being a deacon, I'm talking about anything. When somebody's telling you to pay your to give tithing, we got an excuse on why we can't. We got a reason why we can't do it. If you don't have the money, you're supposed to give your time. If you don't have, you bring something to say, Lord, this is what I'm offering to you. I don't have the money. I'm not working right now. My income is not coming in. I don't have anything, but this is what I can offer to you. Instead, we just complain and we try to get a whole team together on why we don't want to pay, and we got the fuss and fight on what. No, we're doing too much now. Now we're doing way too much. We got to my dirt is not as bad as your dirt. Listen, we do that, Sheila. See, y'all, listen. We do that. We always say that your dirt, listen, mine ain't it. I don't understand. I said this a while back. Sin does not have a color. It does not have a size. It does not have. It's just like, you know, they when we was little, you don't told that little white lie. Why is it little? And why is it white? Sin is sin. It does not matter what color you put on it or who doing it. It's still considered sin. It's not a big sin. It's not a little sin. Sin is sin. And you thinking because somebody, you know, robbed the store versus somebody cussing somebody out, that the robbing the store, yeah, that's bad. Of course, you know, lands of the law, yeah, we consider that as being bad. But is it still considered sin, right? As well as the cussing of the. Okay, I'm just asking, because you know some people we picking and choosing. Miss Kristen say we picking the cherry. This the one I want. I want 3, 5, and 7. I don't want 1, 2. I don't want the other numbers. I just want these, and these are the ones I'm gonna abide by. No, it's 10 commandments, which means you have to abide by all 10. You don't pick 2 or 3 out of it. You don't pick 5 or 6. You have to do all 10. I don't understand that. That's confusing to me. It's just like, well, wouldn't it change the number of the commandment? Wouldn't it just change that number of commandment? I mean, it does that, and then we do point fingers and we judge somebody else off of their sin or what they have done wrong or how they have done stuff. We pick and choose on how we want to throw that dirt in somebody else's face, or and I brought this up in Bible study last night. It depends on the cuss word. I'm not with you. Not today, Sheila. I'm not with you. I was just using that for an example. I can't with you. But you made me lose my train of thought by you saying it. It depends on what cuss word. I can't with you, Sheila. I cannot. Listen, I'm not going to play with you. But we do point fingers at people that have a different type of sin. I talked about this a long time ago, where we talk about people sinning different from us, and that's what we judge them off of, is them sinning differently from us. Because their sin is lived out loud and yours is lived behind closed doors. It's still considered sin, because God can see it whether you're doing it out loud or you hide behind something. He can still see it. He still know what you're doing. I told you before you even go do whatever you're gonna go do, he already know what you're gonna do. He know what you're gonna do Saturday before Saturday even get here. He know your death date. You don't know it, but he know. Okay, so while we trying to, and I thought about this the other day, we try to hide and scheme, and we so scared of people that's walking around here all the time. We try to hide and run from them, and we're afraid about what they gonna do to us, but we're not afraid of what God would do to us. But he can see everything. He can do something to you. He know your every move. As I stated before, he know every hair on your head. So how do you scheme and try to get over on God? You can't. He can do something. He can whoop you until you just like, okay, Lord, I am sorry. I may not understand or know what I did, but I'm sorry, because you don't beat me down to my lowest. I never thought I'd get this low. I never thought I'd get to this point to where I have to ask for this type. But Lord, whatever I did, I am so sorry. Because I don't like this whooping you get. Now your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife beat you and jump on you or whatever. It ain't nothing like what God can do. Bishop talk about that all the time too. He said, I'd rather line everybody up in this church to whoop me versus what God can do to me. Because y'all licks, yeah, it hurt, but it ain't gonna be nothing like what God can do. God can mess with you. He can do some stuff to you. You just like, you know what, God? Listen, let's talk. Come here. Let's hug it out. Let's talk about this. And I'm coming to you sincerely because whatever you doing to me, I am so sorry. I apologize because listen, I didn't know. I ain't understand. I didn't get it. But I'm glad that I'm able to come to you and I got another chance to say that I'm sorry. I got another chance to ask for your forgiveness. I got another chance to get it right, to get it. So I'm coming to you and I'm asking you to please forgive me for my wrongdoing. Whatever I did, if I knew what it was, I would verbally tell you myself. But whatever it is, whatever I said, wherever I've been, whoever I've been hanging out with, whatever I've been doing, I'm so sorry. If I did that wrong, I wasn't supposed to go over there and I went, you told me to go left and I went right and I should have, and I didn't do that. Lord, I am sorry. It could be the smallest thing. That wasn't your pen, but you put it in your purse anyway. Lord, I'm sorry. Let me return this pen. I don't know what I did. Maybe it was an extra, they didn't ring something up. That matters, okay? Bishop talked about that a long time ago. They didn't ring something up. And you realize it. Now, it's different if you don't know. But you realize it and you didn't tell the cashier, excuse me, you didn't ring this up. You think God is blessing you, but you aware that you don't sit up here about to steal this stuff out these people's face, in their face. No. You aware. Lord, please forgive me. Let me go up here and pay for this. Let me go up here and pay for this bread. Because I don't think they scanned it. I want to clear my slate. Okay, I want my slate to be clean. I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues. I'm trying to make it in. And if it's caused by me putting this, extra something that I wasn't supposed to have, Lord, for me overeating. Because we got a lot of folks that got a problem with over. We just sitting there. Just eating and you just I'm sorry, it's a pet peeve. I can't stand to hear people slurp up their food and feel like they about to pass out while they're eating. I have a whole problem with that, so please forgive me if I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Breathe, okay? If food is gonna be there, breathe. It's gonna be okay, okay? Ready to do ask the members. It's been 2. Yes, come on, Bishop Smith. You know I'm ready. Okay, whenever you ready, I'm ready. All right, I am definitely ready to do this. Ask the bishop, ask the members. Let's do it. Because when you talked about that glitter, Bishop Smith, somebody don't come in my church with all that glitter on. I'm gonna wipe you down. Don't come here sitting in my chairs with all this glitter on. Listen, okay. So for the most part, y'all, I just don't come here sitting on me out in my chairs with all that glitter on. Got my chairs all shiny. Y'all already know I'm retarded. But anyway, I am happy to be back, y'all. I'm excited about being back, and I'm excited about what God is getting ready to do with God's Day and how this whole new revamp and how all this new stuff has come to the forefront. And of course, if you want to be a guest on God's Day, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know. If you want to talk about your product, you want to talk about your, you have a testimony, you just want to just have a conversation, we can do that. We have done that in the past. Just to have a regular conversation and just enjoy each other's company and just enjoy life. Enjoy life. I mean, we don't have to be so, and I know it's a lot going on. I know it's a lot happening. Folks are doing a whole lot of different things. So yeah, you got a whole lot of things that are going on, and people are dealing with a whole lot of things. And sometimes, as Bishop was saying, we was enjoying ourselves last night with Bible study, just laughing and enjoying each other. But we also, at the same time, got the point across about what God is asking from us, what He's needing from us, and are we willing to give God what He's needing from us? Have we taken the time to find out what he's needing from us, and are we doing it? We know. We know what God is telling us to do, but we have not done it. Do you think you have time? Look around you. Look at the news. Look on social media. I'm telling you, if you look at everything that's been going on, do you really think you have time? You think God skipped over you consistently because it's you? He didn't. Whatever God is asking for you, He's needing from you, do that. Don't wait. Don't wait on husband. Don't wait on wife. Don't wait on kids. Don't wait on grandma, grandpa, granddaddy, auntie, uncle, side piece, whatever. Don't wait on them. Okay? Because they don't know their time. They don't know when it's going to happen for them either. But do you know? Make sure you feed the baby before church. You know what? I'm not going to do it. Because I know where you're going and I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to do that. Listen, whatever God is asking you to do, first of all, let me back up for a second. Do you know the voice of Him? Do you know His voice? I see somebody posted the other day. How do you know when it's God and how do you know when it's not? A lot of people don't know. God is not going to steer you wrong. He's not going to set you up for failure. He's not going to put you in a position. I hate to use negatives in the negative words in the same sentence with Him, because that's not what He's about. He can do some things to you that you wouldn't even be able to unravel or to be able to undo without Him. He put you in that situation and you just looking like, you know what? Because we talked about tests a while back. God will take you through so many different tests, and if you don't pass, guess what? He's going to bring that test back around again to you. He bring that test back to you again. And you keep doing you're not handling it right. Guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna keep throwing that test back up in your face over and over again, because you have not been able to. You don't know what you haven't been able to complete that test or to pass that test. And if you haven't, it keeps coming back over and over again. Our thing, excuse me, is how do you correct you? How do you fix you? We gotta stay out of everybody else's business. Out their situation, being nosy. I'm telling you, when you stay out of stuff and you start focusing more on you, you just like, look how much I got done. Because I wasn't worried about who said what on Facebook, what that fight was about, who got into it, who did this and who did that. Because I went on Facebook to find out I was dealing with me. I was dealing with my family. I was dealing with my stuff. Okay, that's how you start working on. Okay, well, let me do things that. Let me pray more. Let me talk to God more. Let me focus on Him more. Let me do things that will satisfy my Jesus. Okay, and it's not who I've been hanging out with. It's not who I've been where I've been going. It's not none of those things. And sometimes that's why I said sometimes you got to take that step back and revamp you. And we don't want to do no revamping because we think we good. We think we perfect. We don't think we need nothing. I don't know where we got that from. I don't know where we got that from. We think we don't need nothing or nobody. I don't understand. I don't understand where that's coming from. Why do we feel like we are just this perfect person or people to where we don't feel like we need to change or we need to fix more? And maybe you at a point of your life where you are able to see better or to do better, but you haven't conquered that. So you got some more work to do. That don't mean get that, I'm 5 months in and I've been doing good, so let me go back over here, because the temptation is still there. That thing that you've been working on to get away from, even that man you don't went back and called again, or you don't picked up, you don't answer his call, or you don't text him back. That same dude that wasn't worth nothing when y'all first started hanging out, him too. It go for him too. That woman that's been dragging you down, spending all your money, ain't trying to do nothing, ain't trying to beat her too. That goes for all of that. If you got past all of that, you've been doing you 6 months strong, keep going. Because that temptation is still there. Something they said, they gonna wink their eye at you. Probably see me with my eye because of my glasses, but they gonna wink their eye at you. they gonna try to, give you the little side elbow. They gonna be trying to do all of this stuff. I guarantee you that temptation is still there. Or you gonna pass that test? Is that the test you need to pass to let him or her go? Is that the test that you need to pass to let that situation go? You still trying to, look and trying to see what somebody else is doing and it's bothering you to where you not sleeping? Let that go. They don't mean they ain't thinking about you. You shouldn't be thinking about them. Move on. Okay? And I know you look at a lot of stuff because I look at stuff and I just be laughing and I just be like, oh. But then you can't let that dwell in you and on you and to harp into you and take over your space or get you to a point to where you're not able to stay healthy or to be healthy. And when it started, I told you it costs you too much. It's too expensive if it's costing you your peace. If you can't be peaceful going to bed, you can't be peaceful getting up, doing your daily activities, going to work, going to church or whatever, and somebody has that type of control over you where you scared and your peace of mind is not at a good standpoint, it's time to let those things go. Don't even hold on to those things. Don't even let those things bring you down or keep you to a point to where you can't function, you can't go on. It's not even for you. It's not even that. That's not where we need to be in life. God is not. I said that a few minutes ago. God is not pleased. He's not pleased with a lot of stuff that we doing. A lot of stuff that people are doing. How the country is being ran. I think last time I actually really got on here was back in February. And I told you that live where I probably talked about it since then, where they the snowstorm and they did the rolling outages with us over here, and we didn't get our turn back, and it is now July and I still need my turn. And they sent me a text a few minutes ago before I got on here telling me that we need to, that they're probably gonna do they're doing some testing over here, and that they might knock the lights off or whatever. Okay. Because I didn't get my turn from the last time, and I feel like we don't play patty cake long enough, and nobody gave me. I didn't get a chance to pat. I didn't get a chance to go back. My volley, I didn't get the ball. Okay, so, but those kind of things that we need to. We need to make sure that we're doing better at is trying to make sure that what God is needing us to do, that we're actually doing those things that God actually is asking us to do. And to do it. And to do it with a smile. And to do it, it's just like you giving your funds. Don't give it with it all balled up in your fist. He wants you to be excited and happy about it and giving your money. You don't know what blessing is by you, and you ain't got but $5. And you take it up there to the offering table, you put it on there, but you happy about your $5. Okay? And you laid on that table, you just like, yes, I'm happy because that's all I had, but I'm giving it. You don't know what God has in store once you walk out those church doors. God got a blessing for you. It could be you calling about a bill, and they always say, it's already paid. That $5 you gave, we already paid the $500. You never know what God has in store for you. And it probably just ain't that bill. There's another bill that you probably, I'm calling down here to see how much I owe. Oh, you owe nothing. It's already paid. Guess what? Because he already done paid it all. You gave your last $5 on Sunday. I'm telling you, I've seen this thing, and I'm not talking about somebody else. Of course, with other people, but as yourself, you see these things happening with yourself, and you don't even have to. You know God gonna do it. You know God gonna take care of you. You know He got your back. You know He's not gonna just let you just be out here in the wood. He take care of His kids. Okay, like some people they got these daddies that the daddies don't take care of. You got mamas. Let me just not throw them. You got mamas that don't take care of their kids, but you know God, He take care of His. Like I said a few minutes ago, it may not be when you want it, how you want it, but when He do it, it's so, and He do it, you just be like, wow. You have to just, for real, God, you just did me like that. So now I got to go tell somebody else how good my God is. Let me tell you what He did for me. It ain't about bragging. It's a testimony. He wants you to go and tell everybody how he's, because there's somebody still not believing. Somebody still not trusting. Somebody still got that doubt. And they in the back of their dome, they still got that doubt. But guess what? God He works it out. And He wants you to tell somebody else your testimony. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about what folks gonna say. I'm telling you, folks always gonna have something to say. That's why I'll just be like, oh, okay. I'm glad. I'm so sorry you feel that way. But in my mind, for me though, oh, I'm good. I just can't. You can't let that dwell on why. I'm not gonna let a testimony I have that I want to give to somebody else, to help somebody else, what God is working on me to do. I'm not going to let somebody stop that. That's like somebody stopping you from going to church. You know your blessing, where your blessing is coming from. It ain't from no man, it ain't from no woman, it ain't from your kids, it ain't from nobody else. You know your blessing is coming from God. Why am I going to let my blessing stop because of what man say or what somebody else got to say? It's a no for me. So I'm just saying, the things that God has blessed us with, the way God has been blessing us, He done brought us through a whole pandemic. It ain't over. It just got better, okay? But it ain't over, all right? But with that being said, He's been blessing you. Even if it's not in the form of finance. I told you blessings don't have to come in the form of finances and materialistic stuff. It's other ways. He's blessing you to live day by day. This is a prayer of mine, to be grateful that everybody that leave my house, when you leave and go wherever you going, you come back and you safe. Okay, you came back home. All right, you safely made it back home with no accident, nobody robbed, nobody shot, nobody did none of those. You came back safe. That's a prayer. Because folks is leaving home and not making it back to the house. Folks is going to the store. I'm finna run across the street, and they not running back across the street. Okay, so little things like that matter. I'm telling you, being grateful for the little bitty things that matter to me. This big stuff that we always, I'm glad God blessed me with a 12-bedroom house. Yeah, thank you, Lord. But if I'm not well enough to keep the 12-bedroom house, Lord, I thank you for health. Okay? Because if my health is bad, that means I can't go to work to pay for this 12-bedroom house. Okay. See, so you got to start with the small things first before we reach all up to the big. But so the big stuff is for everybody else. That ain't really for us, because you can only be in one room at one time. I mean, just saying, you can't be, it's like having 16 cars, you can't drive with one car at a time. I'm not understanding, but okay. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Everybody knows it is what it is. But you got to be grateful for the small things. Lord, I'm grateful to have a job to go to have income to come that's coming into my house, to pay for the things that you have blessed me with, to pay for the roof that's over my head, to pay for the car that I do drive. It may not be the best car, it may not be my dream car, it may not be the year that I want. But Lord, I'm grateful for this car that you allow me to get back and forth. Give me the point A to point B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and that's all I worry about. That's all I'm grateful to you that you are able to allow me to have those things and to be able to have those things for blessing me with this job. It's just little bitty things like that. Lord, I'm just grateful just to have been able to breathe again, to be able to smell, to be able to taste, to be able to touch, to be able to hear. Those things matter, because you got folks that's not, they can't do some of this stuff, but you're able body, you're able to get the, get that being out your bowl. A lot of folks can't get it, they don't get a chance to get that being out their bowl, but you have the opportunity to do it. And we're complaining, and we don't want to do nothing for God. He's paying attention to you. I promise you. All the people in the world, He's still paying attention to you too. At one time. What is it? Omnipresent. He's omnipotent. Listen, he can do all things. He's sovereign. And I'm a doubt that somebody can pay attention to my house while He paying attention to your house and somebody else's house and your next door neighbor, all at the same time. Even the ones that don't serve Him and don't trust Him, He still can pay attention to them too, because that's what He do. That's the type of God that we have. He ain't picking and choosing. He ain't worried about no religion. He worried about your relationship. Okay? Your religion don't matter. He don't care that you go to a non-denomination, that you go to a Baptist, a Holy Lutheran. He don't care about none of that. What's your relationship with me? That's what matters. Where you at with me? How when you introducing me, how you introduce like you introducing your husband? This is my husband. And this is, I'm introducing you. How are you introducing him? Are you introducing him to somebody? Have you introduced him to somebody? Have you seen somebody in the grocery store and your test was to tell somebody about Jesus and you didn't? Have you been on the phone, gossiping, running your trap? I said running your trap. Doing all this other stuff and you have not told nobody about it. What have you done? Bishop got the, what have you done for him lately? Listen, what you been doing? Listen, introduce him. Introduce him to yourself first. Know him first before you start to. You can't talk about somebody you don't know about. Make sure you know about him before you can tell somebody else about it. Okay? I'm finna leave y'all alone. Why you on the floor, Lynn? Get up. Why are you on the floor? I'm just saying, it's been 4 months. It's been a long 4 months. It's been a long 4 months, and I'm back now. Okay? As I stated before, you have something you want me to talk about, You got an event coming up. Long as it's not nothing that's, God's Day does not represent. Okay. Then I don't mind discussing and talking about it, sharing your information, letting everybody else see what you have going on, what you're doing. And also, if you have a business, tell me, you got, you want me to wear a shirt or something, your product, or talk about your product, please let me know. And I will get it out there and let folks know, so people, we can come and support you. I may not come to everything or may not be able to be at stuff, but listen, I will discuss it and tell everybody about it. And where you're going to be, or what's happening with whatever function you have, even with your church or business, whatever. Just let me know. And again, you can always email me at godsday81@gmail.com, GODSDAY 81@gmail.com. I do have the podcast episode that is up and running as well. You can check us out on all of your favorite podcast platforms, including Apple, Spreaker, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. But the link will be attached to this video, and all you have to do is click on that lovely link. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Whispers in the Pews. Okay. I have a lot of things that is coming up, and it's what's going on and what we're going to be doing. Again, go check out the boutique page on godsday81.com. You will see some products there that we are selling. I got some more stuff that I need to do. And also I am, I'm working on a whole lot of stuff. I got so many projects going on at one time. So stuff that I don't get a chance to talk about or go into deep conversation about, I will post about it. I do have something. I thought I would have had it done yesterday to have it, to let you all know about it today. But I'm still going to post about it. And I want you all to look into it. And I will give y'all more information on that. I have I know for sure 2 projects that I'm trying to get. One, I already told y'all about this documentary I'm trying to get done. Because I've been working on that since May. And the beginning of May, matter of fact. So it's been 2 months. It's been 2 months. So I'm going to finish this documentary and put that out there. I got to get some stuff off of my plan, off my goal list, off my plan. I already started reaching a lot of my goals. And I was going to tell y'all that. I know this has been a long live. But I was going to tell you all about goals. Get you some goals. Work on your goals. I don't care what it is. Not long as it's not nothing that's negative and that's going to be affected, or it's going to hurt you in the long run, or you're trying to get at somebody. I'm telling you, turn your situation over to God and He will work it out. You're trying to get revenge on people, give it to God. He's going to work it out. And I'm telling you, when He do it, He will expose people to a point. And I said this to somebody, probably my husband, I said this too earlier this couple of months ago. I said, this is the year of exposure. Last year we supposed to be having 2020 vision, and God is really making us see. Let us see. Listen. Okay. So this year, I said it's a level of exposure. It's not exposure on just regular ABC people that we run into daily. I'm talking about to these pastors and ministers and evangelists and all that. That's the exposure that I seen where God is He's doing a whole lot of that exposure to about people. Expose God, okay? That's where I'm going with the expose Him. You don't have to worry about exposing that person to somebody else or trying to put them out there. Your situation that's having you down or just bothering you, or somebody's doing those type of things to you, turn it over to God. I promise you, the things that He does for you, how He handles things, is going to be bigger and better than what you can think or you can even imagine. When I had a situation a couple of years ago, I turned it over to God, and the exposure of that situation was like, wow, I didn't even know you were going to do it like that, God. I didn't even ask you to do that. But He had His ways of doing stuff, and what you heard me just do, I laugh. And it's just like, wow. Again, he's one of those kind. He shows you stuff, and you still amazed, even though you know what He can do. You still amazed by how He works. So trying to expose people and trying to get back at somebody, Don't even worry about it. When he do it, you're gonna be like, that's the kind of God I serve. He just handles things just like that. Just like that. And why should I worry? What I'm weary for? I know he can do it. So turn those things over to him, and he can definitely work it out. But again, you have something you want to sell. You got some gently used items that you want to sell. Get at me. Email me, text me, inbox me, call me. Godsday, GODSDAY 81 at gmail.com. Also, check out the website. If you have not already subscribed, if you're already getting emails from me about new blog posts, about podcasts, the new products that has came to God's Day, I'm not talking to you. You are already on the list. And I do have, let me see. We do not own the rights to the music that's playing in the background. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 gifts for the first 3 people that popped on here. I have 3 gifts for y'all. For popping on here, for being the first one. I ain't tell nobody. I didn't want nobody to know because I ain't want nobody because people gonna be trying to be the first one. Or I didn't even say when I was going live again. So now that I'm back. So I do have 3 gifts. Sheila, I know you live out of town. Send me your address. I'll send you something in the mail. For being one of the first 3 on the live today. You, Lynn, I see you. I'll give you something. And who is it? Miss Felicia. So they local. Lynn go to the church. Miss Felicia, we see her quite a bit. So those 3, they was the first ones on here today. So I have a gift for you all, ladies. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but you'll get something. Okay. Lynn, Miss Felicia, y'all won shirts the last time. I have y'all shirts. So I will just give y'all shirts and whatever else I got, because I got stuff. Okay. So I'll just give y'all that. And thank y'all for joining me today with God's Day. Of course, tell everybody God's Day is back. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and we on something else too. Hold on, we on Pinterest. We the God's Day podcast. I just want y'all to, just in case you miss me, or you want to listen to something that is going to be very, you can go back and listen to at your own free time. You are more than welcome to do that by downloading the podcast episodes. Download the podcast episodes at your own free time and go back and just listen to them. And I pray that they bless you and you're able to take on to that. And if not, go to the godsday81.com website. I have blog posts that are there. Go back and read those blog posts. Some of them are lengthy. My migraine blog post is lengthy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. That one is lengthy, but it's informative, and that's why I didn't want to do my surgery. And I didn't want to do my surgery like that because it was going to be forever. I told you it's already long. So I didn't want to do that. But anyway. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. Well, I'll find it in a minute. So I will get that stuff out to y'all. Thank y'all for joining in with me today. I appreciate y'all sticking with me, supporting, sharing, adding y'all comments, and being a part of what God's Day is doing. And like I said, I'm still doing some more stuff, and I'm still doing some more stuff with God's Day, and I am still doing some more. I'm adding something else, and I'm trying not to really discuss it right now because it's not finished. And you know how when you start saying something like, I thought you said you was going to put out there. Baby, listen, I got 85,000 jobs, and I'm trying to condense it down to 2 right now. I'm trying to do a few things at a time before I just go into, because I got to one point I was like, oh, what's more important? But I will tell y'all this, New Fremont Chapel Missionary Baptist Church is having our annual church picnic on July 24th. July 24th. I believe it said 11 o'clock a.m. I'm going to tell y'all. We do not own the rights to the music that's playing. Okay. It is July 24th. I was writing. It said 12. That I have on this flyer. Go and follow the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page on Instagram and on Facebook. New Freeman Chapel MBC. Okay. But this is our annual church picnic. Everyone is invited. Bring your family, your friends, your cousins, your grandma, all of them. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of games, all that kind of stuff. So come, y'all know if y'all been to a New Freeman Chapel picnic or an event, you know how we do. So come on. We just asking you to show up. Come eat, enjoy the fellowship, games, all that kind of stuff. If you have not seen that flyer being posted, it's been posted on my page, and if you follow the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page, you will see it there too, Instagram, Facebook. All right, and that's on July 24th. And on July 25th, which is the next day, that Sunday at 11 a.m., is our Pastor's Aid program, and it is at the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, 2219 Lamont Avenue, Dallas, Texas 75216, where the great, amazing, wonderful pastor is none other than the Bishop White Collins. Listen, our guest that day will be the new Mount Sinai First Missionary Baptist Church as Pastor R.A. Smith. If you can and will, you're not doing nothing that Sunday, we would love for you to come. Come be my special guest. I would love to have you. We love to have a good time. We love to act up, but we still love serving God. Bishop Smith calls us Pentecostal. So come on, if you watch any of our lives, if you've actually been in service with us, you already know. So I would love to see y'all. If you can't come that Sunday, come Saturday. If you can't come Saturday, you can come Sunday. And if you want to do the whole weekend, let's just do the whole weekend, okay? We would love to have you all be a part of what New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church is doing. So I appreciate y'all again for coming and hanging out with me today just for a little while. I appreciate what y'all have done. I hope y'all like the new setup that I have done. It won't always be like this because things is about to change again. So I won't always have this look all the time. So we working on, again, I'm still working on some stuff. But thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for listening in. You have a topic you want to discuss, and I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be talking about something a while back, but I don't forgot by now. I don't sleep. I don't take medication. I don't have a whole lot. It's been a lot going on, so I don't forgot. I did have somebody to inbox me about a topic the other day. I'll look into it. I told him I would. I'll look into it, and we'll discuss it. Again, I don't have a script. I just say whatever God lays on my heart to say, and hopefully you accept what what God has given me. And it may not be for you. It could be for somebody else. That's why you share. It could be for somebody else. It could be something, and it may be for you. I don't know. I don't know your situation, so I don't know. But I would hope that whatever is being said, you take it and you put it in your pocket, or you put it in your heart and you take it with you, and you do something. It's just for us to be better. It's not no downing, no talking about nobody, putting nobody's business out there or nothing like that, because that's not what guys they represent. You know, I love to have a good time, laugh, talk, joke, but I also love to talk about things that we need to hear and what God needs from us and what He needs me to say. So again, I know I missed a whole lot that has been going on. So hopefully, if I remember what it is, we can go back and listen to it. But again, it is what it is. Again, thanks for joining in with me today. I hope y'all like my new theme song again. Don't take this and just be like, well, what? Because I'm going back and I'm going to revamp it again. I just didn't have time to go back and revamp it. But I will do that really, really soon. Hopefully today I can go back and do it. But again, I pray that I said something to help somebody and to help you and allow you to go on, be strong, and to do what you do, and to make God happy, make God smile, make Him excited about you being his child, okay? And you making him proud by the things that you're doing. You're conquering those goals that he has for you, and not only that, but how it is for you serving him and doing things for him. Make him smile about that. He know you is in you. He know you can sing, you can do this and do that. Do those things for him. You don't have to do it all always out and doing other stuff, but you can also do it for him. Okay? Bishop talked about that. I think that was Sunday. He talked about the church building is just the building where we come and meet, but our work is on the outside. We supposed to tell those, and then we keep preaching and teaching to the same folks who get it. They got it. What about the ones that's still on the outside? That church is in you. So you go around the church and you spread his love. Introduce him to somebody. Somebody may not know who he is, but introduce him to someone. Okay? That would be great for you. Okay, to introduce, he'll be excited about something like my child out there working and introducing me to somebody. And somebody probably just waiting, sitting on what they say, sitting by the wayside, just waiting on somebody to introduce Jesus to them. It's probably been introduced, but they probably didn't understand it, didn't know, and now it's time. And it could be you that introduces that person over, introduce God over to them. You never know. But y'all hold your head up. Okay, that was love. We're going to start over. It was love. Hold your head up. Stand strong. Trust God. He loves you. He cares for you. He wants you to be better than what you are. Don't doubt him. Don't miss him. Trying to be with everybody else. God loves you and he cares for you. You hold on to God's unchanging hands. Hold your head up high. Keep fighting. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And remember, God loves you. Okay? Ain't said that in a while. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.